Fuzzy Creatures nailed it right here. I don't care how bad you are. If you love drawing, then you draw because you love it. And if you love it and you want to learn, you will get better, right? Everybody, that's practice, 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 whatever. 10,000 hours to proficiency, right? Some people didn't pick up a pencil at 2 years old like I did. Supposedly, that's what my brother tells me. Um, and just fall in love with drawing and did it for countless thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of hours before I ever made a dime selling my artwork, right? I did it because same thing with any skill you want to learn in life. If you if you don't love doing it, it's just a job, right?
Right.
If you don't love doing it, you're not going to get good enough at doing it. I mean, unless it's a job, right? I can go if I had to, I could go learn to be a mechanic. I'd have to take the time to learn the skills and all that. But I would do it if I had to, but I wouldn't love doing it. I became a professional artist because I love to draw. That's my passion in life is drawing. And so I put the hours in without anybody telling me to, without thinking this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I just did it because I love it. And if you love it and you want to learn, I promise you will get better. And people like me and Gary who are ripping this piece of artwork apart, hurting your feelings, we're doing it because we want you to get better. So this is um, this is a piece of art. I'm going to do a draw over of it just so that you can learn, well, essentially where elbows go. Because
Is that's supposed to be the right?
I'm sorry.
That's not elbows.
Those are elbows. What else could they be?
Oh man,
Uh,
we're both becoming bad cops.
I know. What is this? Oh, okay. I gotta hit. Okay. All right. Brush, 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 brush. So as Gary was saying, those hands you put a 6-year-old's hand on a 30-year-old man. That's a problem. Uh, this has no formal structure. So let's just break down the structure that you're lacking in its most simple terms. Feet. Oops, I'm on the wrong panel. Let me do a draw over. All right.
Are the wrappers down here?
All right. So
I'll be
feet.
right back.
All right. Feet are wedges, right? I'm just gonna draw this dude like he's one of those mannequins, right? Shins are cylinders. The knee, called the knee a ball joint. Then the thigh is a cylinder. We're gonna do this again over here. We've got a wedge. We've got ball. Actually, you know what? I never really had much use for these things, but I'm thinking if someone were to get one of these wooden um, mannequin things, I can't remember what they're called, but they're for drawing, little drawing mannequins, and you just draw the cylinders and the balls and all that stuff. Like the body is I think I can't remember what the shape. It's I'm trying to think what it is on one of those mannequins. I think it's like this, and then it's got like a ball for the stomach. But if you just get one of those and you pose in a bunch of different positions and you draw all the individual units thinking, oh yes, it's a forearm, the forearm is a cylinder, right? And then the hand, they have the wedge, and then they have the little blocks for the fingers, whatever. And then they have a ball for the elbow. Elbows are at the bend. Okay. At the bend. They're not up here. And then you draw the other cylinder up here, and then a ball, cylinder, ball. So this is sort of pre-anatomical structure is kind of how I would phrase it, right? You want to definitely reference your pistols. And and then I think they put the neck on a ball or a swivel, and then the head is like, that shape. So what you'd end up with is something that's made up of balls, cylinders, and blocks, right? But what you're thinking of is in terms of shape and mass, so that your character, when he's sitting there, he doesn't look like he's made out of, silly putty that someone just squished together. Instead, it looks like he's got weight to him, like he's got form, and his form thereby has function, right? So I'm trying to break this down because this artist clearly needs to go back to a basic sense of what he needs for structure. So cylinders, tubes, like I was saying, French fries for fingers, everything has a particular shape, right? In fact, the hand, if you're going to the hand, it's not just French fries. The hand is, each finger is 3 cylinders, right? 1 cylinder, 2 cylinder, 3 cylinders. Now there's, again, stylistically, some people say they're French fries, so they're more blocky like that. But that's a stylistic thing. It's really more robotic. Technically, that's a cylinder, right? I'm trying to simplify this so that you can understand. This is where you want to move next in your growth as an artist. Start thinking in shapes. Okay? I think that's enough for this particular piece, because for you need to nail that part